Welcome back to the channel, guys, and in today's video we are going to go ahead and review the hotfix and the week 5 update preview that was given to us by the developers. So before we get into doing all that, I would just want to say, hey guys, I'm doing a giveaway over here on my Discord channel. I will have my Discord link in the description. If you want to be able to possibly win a $50 gift card, go ahead and join the Discord. Go to the giveaway tab and just click the little icon so that way you can enroll to have a chance to win. We're gonna have 2 winners, and each winner's gonna have a $50 gift card. Hey, if you're looking to get the new Ultimate Descendant, or if you're just looking to get the mod capacities or some crystallization catalysts or just some skins or something like that, this is a good way for you to get a free $50 gift card so that way you can get what it is that you want in the game. So if you guys are into that, go in the description. I have my Discord channel linked in there. Join that Discord server and get into that giveaway. Also, subscribe to the channel. All right, so without wasting time, let's just get straight into this update and week 5 update preview. First thing we have is a module storage limit increase from 1,000 to 1,500. A solid extra 500 storage space for modules, which is beautiful because I'm always maxed out on my mods, especially when I'm farming. So I always got to go back and sell them. The second thing we have is this is a top tier change, and I'll say that S tier to the max. Cooldown from Volga Strategic Outpost has been reduced from 5 minutes to 1 minute. So we're not sitting there for 5 minutes in between. We're in between each farm trying to get whatever it is that we're farming. We only have to wait 1 minute now, which is a beautiful quality of life change. Now this is a nerf to the Valve farm. We have spawn times between monsters. Respawn has been increased, and the reward amount has been adjusted at the Volga Strategic Outpost. So the Valve farm has been slightly nerfed based off of this. We would have to go in and test it to see how big of a difference it is, but I don't think it'll be as good as it was. So that's okay. The next thing we have is void fragments will now drop when defeating monsters in special operations. There will be the most void fragment drops at the special operations neutralized void experiment. So the neutralized void experiment will be dropping some, we'll have better drops for void fragments, which is pretty nice. And up next we got using the mark of arrest. This one is pretty cool because I'll say I used probably like 20 or 30 of them, and it was trash. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of trash. It was I don't know, it just felt pointless to use, so I just been leaving them in my inventory now. But now, the Mark of Arrest item obtained from Special Operations will grant 10 times the usual amount of gold. When Mark of Arrest is used from Consumable tab, it will convert to 100,000 gold, and High Value Mark for Arrest will convert to 1 million gold. So, if you don't know what Mark of Arrest is, when you do some missions and stuff, you'll get this item in your Consumables tab. So if you go to your Consumables tab and go all the way down to the Miscellaneous, you'll see there's a Mark of Arrest. Now you can sell those things, and previously it was just 10,000 gold. But now they jumped it up to 100,000, and if you get the high valued Mark of Arrest, it's gonna be 1 million gold. So these things are actually worthwhile now, because once you get later into the game, this stuff gets gold. It's a precious commodity. So that's what today's hotfix is going to be about. So hop on the game, update it, and there'll be a little bit of changes here. I will say, although the Valby farm has been nerfed, there are still other really good farms that you can do. So it isn't like a net loss. I think today's full update has actually been a win, not a loss. So go ahead and update the game and keep the grind going. Hey, we got 1 minute cooldowns now between the strategic outposts. We don't gotta wait 5 minutes. So, all right. So Ultimate Valley's modification modules. So we got a couple little changes for her with the mods. So we have 2 of them. So we have the first one is Spiral Tidal Wave, and then we have Hydro Pressure Bomb. So Spiral Tidal Wave looks like it'll be replace the Bubble Bullet, which was difficult to aim, with a projectile that flies straight. Spiral Tidal Wave attaches to the impurities of Gluttony, which makes it an excellent choice for intercepting Gluttony. I don't really know exactly what they mean by that last part, but okay. So it looks like instead of shooting that lobbed bubble thing, maybe it's a straight shot, a straight bullet type of deal. I'm not really sure if it's still gonna do the circle, the suction thing or not, but we'll see. Hydro Pressure Bomb instead of Plop Plop, so the thing where you throw your ability and the water bounces and leaves like water on the floor. So instead of Plop Plop, it leaps forward and deals damage to enemies around the landing area. The more enemies in the laundry state, the more powerful the damage, making Hydro Pressure Bomb a strong finishing blow. Instead of diving into the water, leap joyfully forward. So it looks like maybe you're gonna. So she has a Transcendent mod right now. Instead of throwing the ball that bounces, she does have a Trans mod right now that makes it to where you throw the water forward, and it just does like you just splash water forward on the air. But it looks like you'll get a little bit more damage to more people that are in it. So let's talk about the new Descendant Luna now. So we got a little bit of information on her, which we all been waiting for, so we can see what kind of character she is. So I have on the screen right here. If you wanna, this is her like biography type of deal. So if you want to read that, that will be on the screen. You can just pause the video. But I'm just gonna go straight over the modification modules. So Luna's modification modules is Nimble Footsteps and Noise Surge. So Nimble Footsteps enhances Luna's mobility and amplifies the effective range of her performance, allowing for more of effective ally support. Okay, so it looks like a nice little range one and some movement speed one. That's pretty cool. So Noise Surge transforms Luna from a supporter to a combat dealer. I'm excited because I'm not too big on playing support characters, but I know that a lot of the mods in this game can change a character, their kit around, to like to be a more like pure weapons DPS or ability DPS. And I was excited to see if they're gonna do that with her. So I'm happy to see this. So obviously I'm gonna have to get that and try it out. So yeah, so it transforms Luna from a supporter to a combat dealer, dashes towards the enemy in rhythm, dealing damage to nearby enemies. When the inspiration gauge is full, summons a stage to recover mental strength and shield. Okay, so it looks like maybe health and shield. Provide enemies with a terrifying musical experience with Noise Surge. Alright, so I'm getting like kind of bunny vibes with the running forward and you have like AoEs around you while you're doing some damage. So I'm kind of getting that, which that's pretty cool. So we can have another character outside of Bunny that might be really good at clearing house when it comes to like ad control and stuff. Pretty excited. All right, so on the screen right now, I'll be showing the tab for Gluttony. Gluttony is going to be our new interception boss. So if you want to go through systems to mine void energy and the cooling system, process. So kind of, yeah. So if you guys, so this next section right here is about the interception boss Gluttony. This one seems more like not really like a biography, but something like that for Gluttony. Not really telling us what the boss is per se, like their character model. So this next tab we got Gluttony, which is our next interception boss. So it's a mutated Devourer type is what we do got. So it'll be something like Devourer, but a mutated version of Devourer. So that's gonna be pretty cool. That's our Next, interception boss. So now we got another interception boss to farm and fight. My assumptions is it's gonna be the new last interception boss. I don't know if they'll add this into the middle or something like that. So you're gonna have to go grind out right now before the update and defeat all the interception bosses so that way you can fight this guy. And the reason why you're gonna want to do that is because we got new ultimate weapons, we got new ultimate modules. So you're gonna want to get that when it drops, right? I know I am. So all right. So the new ultimate weapon is called the Peace Mediator, and it's a hand cannon. Now, I will tell you right now, at least for me, my favorite weapon in the game for a while was hand cannons. I love the damage you can put out with a hand cannon, and I just love how accurate you have to be. It's so satisfying always hitting headshots. So if you're a hand cannon kind of person, the Peace Mediator is for you. It's the brand new ultimate weapon that's going to be dropping. So if you guys read the description right here of the Peace Mediator, it says, this powerful hand cannon is effective even with single shots, but can unleash a burst of bullets to deliver powerful firepower under the right conditions. We'll check this out, and I will for sure be grinding this out to show you guys when it does drop. So that's the Peace Mediator. If you guys are really excited for hand cannons, hey, make sure you clear all the interception bosses now so that way there is no hindrance to you farming this weapon out. Alright, so our new ultimate module will be called Art Concretion. I'm not sure if I'm saying that part right, but hey, bear with me. So Art Concretion provides Art Concretion effects, which increase defense and mentality when using skills, but decreases movement speed and attack power. So this one's more so of like a defensive lockdown type of skill. You're gonna be losing out on, obviously, as you see, movement speed and attack power. So like it says right here, it'll be particularly useful on like Luna and Ajax. Obviously, if you're doing the Luna full-on support and Ajax, obviously we know Ajax with his shields, with his tanky builds and stuff like that. So this might be a solid choice, but the downside is you have decreased movement speed and attack power. So I don't really know how well this one's gonna be, but I mean we'll have to see when it drops. Maybe it's better than what it looks like on paper, right? So that's our new ultimate mod. So now we got balance adjustments in the week 5 update. So we'll just go ahead and check some of these out and see what we got going on for these week 5 adjustments. Now this first part is, as you guys know, I am a Blair main. I love Blair. I'm working on, different type of builds with him right now. So this first adjustment that they're doing is, I hope, fingers crossed, it's amazing. So the first adjustment, or not the first adjustment, but the first thing we're gonna go over is they're adjusting Valby, they're adjusting Blair, and they're adjusting Freyna, who use AoE and their main skills. We hope to see these descendants more effectively dominate the battlefield, creating large AoE zones and leisurely watching enemies fall from the rear. So, I don't know what their plan is, but I am excited to see what they do with Blair. I would like them to increase his fire pool size, especially with his Transcendent mod where you can throw the flame ball, because it's not that great right now. But I would love to see them increase the size and maybe a little bit of the damage, because right now he's not the best when it comes to bossing if you want to use a skill build, but he could be better. I hope they do make him better. I mean, you can make it work, but you're not busting out lepic damage, you know what I mean? Especially like with Truly Deadly Cuisine, which it's a little bit unfortunate, but hey, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they do that. Obviously, they have Valby and Freyna. They're going to do some changes to them. It looks like they want to buff them, so hey, we might get some Valby, Blair, and Freyna buffs with this update. Hey, if you play Blair, Valby, or Freyna as your main, hey, look forward to some buffs for them inside the upcoming update. So in this next portion, we're gonna go ahead and they're gonna go ahead and buff the critical portion of these weapons in the next update. So if you guys like the Enduring Legacy, which I just dropped a video on today, which wasn't a bad weapon, it wasn't an S tier, but it wasn't a bad weapon. They're going to be buffing the Enduring Legacy, the Secret Garden, that's a tactical rifle, the Nazistra's Devotion hand cannon, and they'll be improving, or these weapons will be improved to boast more powerful firepower with crit settings. So with critical settings, so they're gonna buff the critical aspect of these three weapons. So if you use any of these three weapons, look forward to a critical boost on the update. All right, so in this next portion, I was actually talking about this yesterday. So the Greg's reversed fate. It's that tactical rifle, what the burst rifle, and so what they said was they'll be adjusting to activate its unique ability in more chances. So I'm hoping what they mean is because right now this particular burst rifle, its unique ability absolutely sucks. The only way that this unique ability triggers is if you hit an enemy with 100% shields. And if you're playing in a group, let's say you're playing with Bunny or you're playing with, some other AoE characters, you're never going to hit anybody with full shield, so your ability never procs. If you take this weapon into a interception battle, you only have a 30% chance on your first shot of the boss to proc the unique ability. So it's actually trash right now, and it looks like they see that it's trash and they're gonna adjust that. So hopefully they make it to where it isn't where you have to hit full shields, or maybe they just make it to where you don't have to hit shields at all. Maybe it's just a set chance to proc its unique ability, regardless, as long as you hit maybe a weak point, hit a weak point, or maybe, who knows. But they are changing that, which is good. So if you do have the Greg's reversed fate, hey, look forward to some updates. I might even go ahead and build the weapon out. I have it, but I just haven't invested in it because that unique ability is so bad. They are also improving the functionality of single shot weapons, allowing players to choose between single shot and rapid fire modes. So, it looks like we might have a mode selection when it comes to how the weapon fires. That's what it looks like on paper, but we'll have to see when it comes out. I don't really know how well that's going to work because right now, as I'm recording this video, I'm working on a single shot weapon right now, which does a really, really high amount of damage. So I don't really know how they're going to do that. If they can make it rapid fire, this weapon might be busted. So, hey, depending on how this update goes, keep a watch out for this channel because I got something spicy. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it for the updates. That's pretty much it for the news that we got. On this, like, if you want to go back and reread something, if I just glossed over something like that, hey, go back to, just rewind the video, pause it to where you want, see what everything. So, but I pretty much covered everything that they have given us today. There are some really solid quality of life changes today. So, hey, don't get too upset that the Valby farm was nerfed because there are other farms that you can still do. Some of the previous farms that we know of, they're still solid. And if we're being honest here, I spend probably about 10 to 20 million gold a day every time I hop on. But I don't do the Valby farm. I go and do the Kuiper Mines farm or something like that, and I always replenish my gold. So there are other avenues to come to farming gold and to farming Kuiper. So although they did nerf the Valby farm, it's not the worst thing. They also buffed a couple things and made some better quality of life changes. So I think we got a net win. We didn't have a net loss. So, if you're a Valby main and that's the only farm you like to do, hey, well, there are other farms you can still do. So, anyways, that's the updates. So that's the update that we got today. That's the update on what's the update to come. That's kind of funny. So, anyways, guys, hey, like I said at the beginning of the video, I have a giveaway going on. Hey, I really want you guys to participate in this giveaway so I can give back to you guys for your guys' support. And I really want you guys to join this giveaway. That's $50 you can get. 2 people have a chance to win $50. You can get Ultimate Valby, or you can straight out buy the new character with the caliber. So, hey, description is going to be my Discord. I got 2 winners, $50. Join the Discord, go to the giveaway tab, and make sure you interact with that giveaway bot so that way you can enter in and have a chance to win. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down in the comment section, what are you most excited for in this update? I'll tell you, for me, I'm most excited for the Peace Mediator hand cannon, and I'm most excited for the Blair buff. So those are the two things I'm most excited for. Let me know what you guys are most excited for in the comment section down below, and I'll interact with you guys. So that's going to be it for the video, guys, and until next time.